Today, we're talking about bloating in midlife and menopause. So, if you're feeling constantly bloated, uncomfortable in your clothes, you are not alone. Many women notice this right around midlife and that perimenopause, menopause timeframe. So, today, we're going to talk about some behind the scenes causes and some simple, practical things that you could do at home to feel lighter, more comfortable, and more like yourself again. You are watching Straight from the Doctor's Desk with me, Dr. Andrea Purcell. I am a naturopathic medical doctor, and I specialize in helping women with health and hormonal issues, especially during these hormonally challenging times of perimenopause and menopause. One of the most frustrating symptoms women do not often expect during this phase of life is bloating. Clothes feel tighter, abdomen feels distended. By the end of the day, may feel gassy, sluggish, puffy, uncomfortable after meals. And a woman will say to me, but nothing has changed. I'm eating the same way. And is it part of aging? Yes. Is it part of hormones shifting? Yes. We're going to talk about the specifics here. So, bloating in menopause is rarely one thing. It's usually the result of several systems slowing down or becoming less efficient. So it may seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but things are changing all of the time. So let's walk through the hidden causes of midlife bloating. So when we have less digestive juice, so bile acids, enzymes, it's not going to break down the food as well, and the food is going to sit there and feel like a lump. So digestive function often weakens decade after decade of just living on planet Earth. So what does this mean? It can mean lower stomach acid, reduced digestive enzyme output, sluggish bile flow, and then it slows the breakdown of food. And then food is sitting there longer. It starts to ferment, create more gas and more pressure in the abdomen. We can feel overly full after we eat a meal. We can have belching or reflux. We can feel increased sensitivity to foods that we used to tolerate well and just wonder what is going on. It doesn't always mean that you're eating the wrong foods. Sometimes it just means that your body needs more help digesting them because the digestive system is weaker. 2, hormonal changes can disrupt digestion. Hormones also affect our gut motility, so the rate that the digestive system moves, and fluid balance. So as estrogen and progesterone begin to shift, many women notice slower bowel movements, increased constipation, more gas and bloating, water retention, and a sensitivity around the abdomen. And progesterone can affect the rate that food moves through the digestive tract. Estrogen fluctuations can contribute to fluid shifts, so retaining water, or then it drops off and you feel like you're a little lighter. And estrogen affects changes in the microbiome or the bacterial colonization of the digestive tract. So this is why bloating seems to come out of nowhere. Reason number 3, liver congestion or delayed body detoxification because the liver is clogged. This is a piece that many women are never told about. It's not really discussed in our culture, but the liver is deeply involved with digestion, hormone metabolism, and bile production. And during midlife, especially with all the fluctuations happening, the liver, which is a filter, right? And what happens over time? Filters get clogged, may not be clearing hormones, may not be able to deliver the bile as efficiently as it once did. So in natural medicine, we refer to this as liver stagnation or sluggish liver function. And it can contribute to feeling very bloated and heavy after a meal. Inability to digest fatty foods. A lot of women will say, oh, I had to stop eating that. I just couldn't handle it anymore. Hormonal imbalances, a sense of fullness, puffiness, or just very full and bloated. It doesn't mean your liver's failing. It just means that your body needs more support to help process hormones, release toxins, and support digestion. Stress is number 4. It's a big one, and it can quietly wreck digestion. If we're in constant go mode, fight or flight, digestion is going to take a back seat because the body doesn't digest well when it feels like it's in an emergency situation. Chronic stress is going to reduce stomach acid, slow down the release of digestive enzymes, slow down gut motility, and even bowel movements. Which brings me to number 5. Constipation starts to brew. And this is one of the most common causes that I see. A woman may say, I'm bloated all the time, but when we look closer, bowel movements are incomplete, infrequent. She's dependent on coffee, magnesium, or even worse, laxatives, which are habituating, and the bowels are just not moving as easily as they should. We almost always will feel bloated. And constipation just becomes more common in midlife because of the hormonal changes, the lower digestive secretions. Maybe we're not drinking enough, hydration issues, not moving as much because we're so stressed out. We're trying to juggle all the balls that we have in the air. And even thyroid changes can affect bowel movements and digestive motility. And if you're feeling overwhelmed by this, do not worry, because this is why I love natural medicine, because it looks at the whole picture and it treats all of you, and we address all the pieces. The good news is your digestive system and your body is very responsive. What can you do on your own? 1, slow down when you eat. Sit down, take a few deep breaths, chew everything thoroughly, and avoid eating when you're multitasking, driving, or stressed out. This helps shift your body into a state where digestion can happen, right? It's like rest and digest or fight or flight. You can support your digestive juices with a few bites of something bitter, such as arugula, dandelion, radicchio, bitter greens. Warm lemon water is helpful at stimulating digestion, or even ginger tea. Taking a walk after your meals. One of the most underrated tools for helping bloating is a simple 10-minute walk after eating. So grab your dog. Dinner's your biggest meal and you feel heavy. Just grab your dog and go for a walk, or grab your spouse or one of your kids and just make it a routine. It can help reduce post-meal sluggishness, support blood sugar balance, and then ease that abdominal pressure. And it's simple, and it's free, and it's effective. We really need to be having a bowel movement every single day. So how do we get our bowels moving? Adequate hydration, taking our colon for a walk, magnesium could be appropriate, lots of fiber from whole foods, fruits and vegetables, help get the colon moving. Ways to support your liver that will help bile and digestive flow could be cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, arugula, kale, cabbage, beets, leafy greens, bitter herbs or teas I mentioned, lemon water. Keeping those bowel movements regular really helps your liver too. So here's the takeaway. Everything's connected. Bloating in menopause is common, but common does not mean normal. And it is not something that you just simply have to live with, because not only is it uncomfortable, it can be painful. Our bodies are asking for support in a few key areas: digestive function, hormone balance, liver and bile flow, and getting the colon moving regularly. So when you support these systems, digestion improves. You feel lighter, you feel more comfortable in your clothes, you feel happier. And that's what it's all about: regaining your energy, your confidence, and feeling comfortable in your own body. So when it comes to menopause, I've got you covered. This blog is filled with tips and tricks that you can implement to help yourself so that you can feel more like yourself again. And if you're looking for more right now, you can just grab my free Perimenopause Power Guide at the link below. And we'll see you next time.